Hello and welcome back to the revolution. Yes, so today we are going to be finalizing the installation of bochs. Yes, like I told you, we're going to do a trial and error. Yes, so I had issues with the other system that was running Ubuntu 2022. Yes, I've installed Ubuntu 20 because it was having some issues with installing bochs. Yes, so let's proceed from there. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to test out a virtual computer. We're going to create a configuration file using bochs, and then we're going to create a hard disk, a virtual hard disk, of course. Yes, in this case it's going to be a .img file. Yes, so we create it like this. We say file locate, the option of L, 512 MBs, and then we give it a name. So let me call my virtual hard disk Osyanda.img. I've given it 512 MBs because actually the whole system doesn't exceed 512 MBs, it's less than that. Yes, so next let's format it with a FAT16 file system. This option specifies FAT16, then I for override, then we select it. Yes, as you can see, it has been formatted to FAT16. We can mount it and we see what's there. Yes, as you can see, it has been mounted to this left. Sorry about that. So as you can see, it has been mounted to mnt, to this directory. Yes, so this step actually is even used in the installation process of the Osyanda process, but right now we're going to test it. We're testing the bochs system that we've installed. So let's run bochs to create the configuration file. So we can say edit options, option 3. Then we can go for disk and boot options, 12. Yes, first disk HD 4. Yes, so select which type. We type disk here. Then we locate the file we've just created. It's right here. See under image. Yeah, so we go with the flat. The number of cylinders, we shall use the maximum units that ever exist for hard disks. Yes, so for cylinders, give it 65 cylinders. Then for heads, give it 16. Sectors per track, give it 32. Sector size, go with that. Then the rest, you're going to have to press enter. Then we'll go to the next thing, boot options, because we want our hard disk to be booted first. Yes, so we go to number 1, and we type disk. Yes, so next we go back to the previous menu, back and back again. So you select option 4, save options 2. Yes, so you can locate the file name. We can call it Osyanda config. You can quit for now, and then you run it. So running bochs alongside with the configuration file, you run it with the F option, and then you locate the file which is on desktop. We call it Osyanda config. Yes, so like I told you, we shall be fixing these errors little by little. So it's telling us that DL open failed for module X, libx file not found. So this shows that we don't have this library, libbx_x. So we install this library. Well, okay, I've managed to look up some commonly known errors of bochs, and I happen to find that there are some necessary libraries that we need to install. One is the bochs SDL. which stands for software display library, something like that. So let's first install that. Bochs SDL, we run that command. Yes, so the other library that I found was, you remember it was giving us this X. So there's something called bochs. I think it handles what? It handles something to do with graphics. Let me list it here, you see. Yes, so it's a plugin, an X11 plugin. Yeah, so let's install that too. I'll be back when it's done. Yes, so once that's done, let's give it one more try with our configuration file. Yes, as you can see, so I'm going to say continue for this case. So as you can see, our box has worked. In fact, let me talk to you something small about this. You can see it has booted up everything right here, and just below here it's saying boot from hard disk. This is not a bootable disk, please insert all of that. Yes, so this is because this hard disk right here has been formatted with FAT16, and if we are to give it a dump, to dump what's contained in its master boot record or the MBR, we will see something like this: not a bootable hard disk, because you know it's just a hard disk meant to store files. So if I run this command, I think you can see that information is right here. This is not a bootable hard disk, please insert a bootable floppy, something like that. Yes, which is the same exact thing. So I think this was put up by the FAT32 file system. It's for in case if you've booted it by mistake, and it's not a bootable device, and you've like booted it by mistake, it will show you that this isn't a bootable disk. Yes, so with that I can say that box has been successfully installed. Yes, actually now in the coming times, these are the important additional packages that you should install after installing box. So that was it for this video. The next video we're going to be compiling and building the Osyanda system. In fact, we shall even boot it and we see what we have so far. So till the next, show some love by liking and subscribing. Cheerio.